Hello អូយលឺចែកថាអត់បានស្លេចទេឆ្ងល់ទេចឹងមិនចេះអត់លឺហេហេចាឥឡូវទៅមកតួអង្គកំពុងតែចរាចរណ៍ Okay. Cái ai cái thế? Echo medical head to the city get arrival. Đây à.
We resonators can boost our combat abilities with special items. Our echoes can use them too. If you feel like it, head to Instructor Yan at the training camp for extra practice and to get these enhancement items.
Actually, C to increase the resonator level overcome by upcoming challenge. I like your C.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Oh, you mean anh ấy? Oh, anh ấy you mean the 6. Okay. I like. Okay, I like. Mạch. Up ở ban là bạn đọc sân ấy. Okay. Attack time. Tập một tiết.
Let's reach farther destinations together.
Resonator upgrade. Okay,
Why hesitate if you know what you want?
9. Tập một tiết.
Another day, another heroic me.
Okay, là bài đọc mùi phần năng sân mai này của mày. Lôi.
Dang it! Did you hear that? Is that should be the Midnight Range's training camp. Let's not worry about it, Shisia.
Okay.
Instructor Yan is in charge of training new recruits. I heard he's pretty tough, but I think Rover can handle anything he throws at him.
Chồng. Cái hai ai tới Lee City lấy dương tới sân này.
Defense at the city gate has been strengthened.
Okay.
Access pass is required if you're heading to the Norfall Barrens. That place is now off limits.
Okay.
What is your business, young lady? It's my 3rd shift and you're still here.
Nhưng dễ theo tao nên game MOBA là cái này đôi ăn hướng chân style chân á hướng chân mấy anime á.
You must be the
Tao
soldier on duty
anime
at
đó
noon
là cái anime
yesterday.
chân mà.
Nice to see you again.
Không bạch nó lọ này.
I'm a resonator and a trained martial artist. I can handle myself. Please, I need to go look for someone. I've promised the missing man's grandfather to bring him back.
Okay.
Would you let me through?
Be that as it may, I cannot let you, given the current circumstances.
Well, everything seems fine in the city. Are things really that bad on the front lines?
Xong rồi tại chốt ai, xong rồi tại ấy có là việc style cắt chân
That's
ấy
why
chứ.
we must stay
Để
vigilant,
style là
so
cái này.
people in the city can go on peacefully.
Đấy cái
with
nó
their
hướng cái
lives.
anime đẹp đẹp.
Besides, General Jian is currently there at the Norfall Barons base. Dangerous as it is, he will keep an eye on every soldier, including the one you're looking for. We have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home and wait for the good news. What's the point of staying here?
Thank you, but I have already asked the patrol station for help and tried every method I could think of. Please let me through. I promise I understand your concern. I don't want to be a bother. Would it help if I hid my presence and stayed somewhere further away? How about 5 miles? Or maybe 100? Well, 1,000 might be too far, though. I wouldn't be able to see you clearly.
Listen, nobody knows when the soldiers will return, and even if they do, you might not find the one you seek. It's a dangerous road ahead if you want to reach the front lines, and you don't even have an access pass.
Okay, nhưng chưa tham nè, sợi này four star này nè, ai buồn này. Adventure road ahead.
Your access pass has been verified.
Ê chà, chồng rover, về đúng không? Rover tầm châu mắt mấy tại biên sẽ là biên license tiết đấy.
Just you two?
Okay, chui
Thank
tiết.
you for your help. I really appreciate it.
Ê chà.
I intend to leave the city with them, and they have agreed. Will it be an issue for you?
Please.
Well, it says you have the highest level of access, so no procedural issues here.
Chồng xài rover lên sẽ là hai access tiết đấy.
Honestly, he could lead an entire troop out of the city with that access pass, and no one would question it.
อะไรgì? Master Chin Sing.อะไร? Chồng hả?
Sure.
Okay.
So you're looking for the relative of a veteran, and you believe he's in the Midnight Rangers camp in Deseret Highland?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Exactly.
What is your relationship with your person? What are you looking for? Okay,
his name is Ji-yuan. I don't know him in person. On my way down the mountain, I ran into his grandfather who was looking for his grandson on his own, but ended up lost. I couldn't just leave an elderly person like him out there. So I thought I'd escort him to the nearest city and make further plans once we're safe.
Okay.
You're willing to go to such lengths with someone you don't know. You have a kind soul, Master Tianxing.
It's all thanks to many kind-hearted people. Without them, Mr. Zhongye and I wouldn't have made it to Jinzhou.
Okay. Where are you from?
I grew up in my sect on a mountain. Spent most of my time training with my masters. One day, I was told training in seclusion was not enough. I must engage with the world to further my skills. So I started my self-cultivating journey. I've been to various cities and gained valuable lessons, but there is still so much more to learn.
Okay, have you tasted anything? Do you know anything about the mangosteen? Okay, so
this mangosteen? It's got some fresh-looking leaves, soft, springy skin, and 8 fleshy segments fully ripened inside. It looks like a nice fruit.
Oh, good to know.
According to what I've gathered, Mr. Zhongye's grandson is very likely in the Deseret Highland. Thanks to your help, I can finally leave the city to find him.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay, mới thấy. Ô, này cái lại này, chẳng tay xin. Chứ nhưng mơ là bé sao này tức là bé Bram này nhưng mà than lai tăng từ cây ngày để tàn và tay lên đây lụa trốn cũng butterfly giờ sắt yeah butterfly con sái chặt giờ sắt
You don't look like soldiers. Why are you here? The frontliners are right up ahead.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers.
Outrider Midnight Ranger.
A missing person. Juyan. The one you're looking for. Is he an average person? Not a resonator, I suppose.
Yes. Have you seen him? Is he all right?
I met him once. He's not officially enlisted, but he seemed determined to join us. He's been secretly following our troops since last year. I think a quartermaster of the rear guards escorted him away, so if he's not in the city, he must be in the rear guards camp. He can't be anywhere else. The actual front lines are right up ahead, and we, the Midnight Rangers, would never allow non-servicemen to approach and risk getting killed.
Thank you.
Now, if you're heading that way, I have a request for you, my outrider comrade. On your way there, you should run into 2 detection beacons. They just went offline. Could you go check on them?
Sure, we will.
Great. I'll send the coordinates to your terminal.
Okay. Hold tab. Hold tab to open resonator. Level okay. Dương này anh ấy nó khoa tiệt. Okay. Use sensor to reveal the only sensor. Use mấy tay. Use sensor to reveal patrol road. Oh, sorry. Chân thạch tay patrol road anh ấy quay ban thế đấy training nhỏ thêm bạch đi xem một tay đi xem man này nhưng là vậy tức là cái kèn này
They don't look like soldiers.
Greetings. What might interest you here? It's dangerous.
Oh, nothing really. You see, we're just on our way south to the city.
Excuse me, about this detection beacon.
Run, everyone!
Okay.
I can't move.
So hungry.
So hungry.
Please don't arrest us! We really had no choice.
What happened? Do you need help?
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we couldn't live there anymore. Figured we have to go back to the city. We ain't eaten in ages, and we're broke. Some of us can barely move, because we're so damn hungry. Then we found some expensive-looking stuff here. Now that the military's out there fighting and nobody's really using these things, we thought it might get us a few pennies.
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden TD invasion from the direction it covers. Our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides. Have you thought about the consequences?
We ain't got the time for that. If we don't steal, we'd starve to death before the tacit discords kill us.
You shouldn't be stealing public property. Please, return the parts. There's still some distance from here to Jinzhou City. Here, you can have my flatbreads. Oh, and here's some money. This should be enough for you to reach the city.
Okay,
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you! Come over and say thank you before you eat.
It was nothing. Master once told me, the sage takes care of all men and abandons none.
Đúng.
Watch out!
Vậy sắp tôi quay kì quay cái này ở vẹn này ha.
A tough nut, ain't you?
I just helped you. Why did you attack us?
You're not feeding us all with your bread and pennies. Hand over your goods and grub, or face the consequences. We ain't messing with no kids, but don't test our patience. Just do as you're told. Don't make it tough on yourself, or you'll be lucky to leave in one piece.
I will not bend to injustice.
Mày cho vậy ha, liên bấy giờ đập bê quay tầm một plate.
We surrender! Take us in!
Why did you attack us when I already gave you food and funds? Do you have other mouths to feed, aside from what we see here?
They seem trained. These are not ordinary people.
Of course we're ordinary people. We just joined the exiles recently.
Okay.
We done some wrongs. We tried to run from the patrollers and left the city, but dang, didn't know the battles up north was so crazy. Our new boss ran out of food before we could even figure out the camp. Figured we'd be better off just to go back to the city and get locked up.
Then we ran out of food and cash halfway, so we turned to thieving. We ain't got the balls to rob the army, but with stuff just sitting around, why not? Hey, since you're being so generous, how about you throw a little extra cash our way? There's a bunch of us, some injured too. Your first amount ain't gonna cut it for us to survive.
We have some spare to supply.
No,
Okay.
wait. What I gave them was more than enough for them to make it to Jinzhou. I used to travel alone when I left my master. I know
Hey, what's wrong with you, girlie? It won't hurt to give us more.
pain comes with coveting. He who knows he has enough is rich. It was only meant to sustain you long enough for you to reach the city.
You don't understand, girl. You don't make money very easily in a time like this. If we can't find jobs in the city, we're gonna starve again.
I
Yeah.
came from a seclusive place, learning the ways of the world from scratch. It's been a hard time, but even I have managed to make a living with my own hands.
Nhưng vì riêng tôi chắc tại tao sao cho riêng nít lại những cái kinh nghiệm thay bờ sân chỉ dương tư tiệp cắn bờ sân chỉ dương miền cang cái dương anh và bạn nó không ca đâu phải cho nó hay dương nó phát triển heo vì chỉ ca bất nó cả lại nó có miền ca riêng bạch năng đấy tuổi
If you really can't find any job in the city, come to Liu Xian Tea House and ask for Jian Xin. I will gladly help you search for jobs and work alongside you.
Fine.
Good answer.
Go. Hurry, move, let's get out of here. I'm not listening to this lecture anymore.
No, I wasn't trying to... Wait. Please put that down.
Quite the sharp eye you got. Fine, here you go.
Is this the only detection beacon you messed with?
Heck yeah. The first one we were trying to steal and you bumped right into it.
Really? Then why does that one over there seem broken too?
That ain't got nothing to do with us. It's been that way for ages. Plus, we ain't ever reached it with all those thorns.
I see. You may leave now. The military's base is not far from here. Shall we fix the beacons before going?
Okay. Ta tới trênដំណើរបន្តតែត្រូវទៅនេះtrial មានផ្នែក trial ទៀតអូនេះអូគេឲ្យអីមើលសិន complete decryption by connection the same color អានេះអូចឹងមាន connect by the same color signal អូខេហើយអីអូដំណើរការមើលទៅទៅណាទៀតទៅកន្លែងនេះមើលកន្លែងណាគេមានដាក់ friend ណា team នេះកន្លែងនេះអូនេះ friend អូហ្នឹងឯងត្រូវឯ friend ហ្នឹង Oh.
Swift and resolute. No hesitation. One with the sounds.
Let me be your blade. Shape the shapeless.
Okay. សាក់វាយមើល Web 25 ទៅវាយគ្នាអត់
Leave it to me. Commence healing.
The hour is upon us.
Oh, okay.
Strike from the shadows.
Deference.
Rejuvenating snow.
Oh yeah.
Let me be your blade.
Okay, why is it?
Synchronization.
One with the sounds.
Oh, that's stillយើងសួរវាយ
Leave it to me. Transmitting frequency.
Let the winds roar.
Swift and resolute.
អូឈ្នះហើយ និយាយថាទៅទូទៅវាយ absorb សាក់មើលកន្លែងលោកបាន Okay.
I will be there for everyone
As
as we head toward our shared future.
Why hesitate if you know what you want?
Go. Suggest. Okay. យើងអាច auto equipment ទៀតអានេះលក្ខណៈបាន healing បណ្ណាអូនេះបានម្នាក់ស្រីហ្នឹងហើយអាច upgrade ទៀតណា upgrade តយើងធ្វើការអីគេអូធ្វើការនេះអូនេះស្អីនេះនឹងទៅរកនៅណាចាំមើលសិតាបានមួយតាល្បែ5ហើយតាទៅទៀតឥឡូវមានអីតែទៀត as long as it work អូគេអីរើសិនតែសិនតែខ្វែបានលឿនសិនការគឺការយក
The thorns are blocking our path. Weird. We'll have to clear them before we...
Fresh cheese.
Oh, please be careful. They look sharp. Maybe we can find something nearby to help us deal with them.
Press T oh nè repair giờ này chết lên chết okay repair and detective តែយើងទៅបន្តហ្នឹងប៉ុណ្ណឹងឯងចាំមើលតពាក់អ្នកមេធំទាំងបាច់តែប៉ុណ្ណឹងឯង
Are you alright?
This is my first time on a battlefield. It feels so different here.
I know another shipment of supplies has just arrived. I've confirmed it, but it's not nearly enough. We must reach out to the city again and demand more supplies immediately.
But the approval process is going to...
Tell them it's an emergency. We are working around the clock here. Any delay could mean the end of our defense. Do they not comprehend? Here's a list. I'll talk to them if you can't make them listen. Now go, go, go. Move. What is it? Why are we still not done distributing these?
Hello?
You new here? Are you backups too? Wait,
Okay.
You don't look like one of us.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers, and they are...
Excuse me, one moment please. Careful! This chest holds vital medical supplies. If the wounded return and find no medicine, it's on you. Handle with care and precision. An outrider. So, you were part of the backup force, right? Now, I've got wounded soldiers coming soon, and you're just in time to help.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, have to answer this. Yes, what is it? An overclocked resonator. Understood. I'll be there immediately. I'm sorry, could you do me a favor? The wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front lines. We need someone to escort them to the medics, but I've got to deal with the overclocked resonator now. Could you please take care of them?
What
Okay.
exactly do you need us to do?
Just make sure they are safe. The medics will take care of their wounds. Thank you.
It's so busy here. It looks like they don't even have the time to catch their breath.
Supplies, medical care, equipment maintenance, personnel management, and logistics. They must carefully manage these matters to provide vital support for our fighters.
So this is what a real war looks like. I had no idea it could get this bad.
Most people would never have the chance to witness any of this. It's natural for you not to know. I think this is exactly what our military strives for, to ensure peace and safety for our citizens. It's a
Look after both soldier in regard best. Okay. តោះមើលខាងក្រៅនេះនៅកន្លែងនេះ Help.
Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm just a little out of
It
breath.
doesn't seem
It's okay. I'm fine.
I'll go find a medic.
Like I said, it's not a big deal. No need to fix me up. Let me go!
Please calm down. Your wound is still bleeding.
That's barely a scratch. You can't stop me. That's not bravado. My wounds can close on their own. It's my resonance ability. The medics should go take care of other people in need.
Stop squirming, will you? We're here because you need our help. Calm down and stay where you are. Please hold him still for me.
Sure.
Okay.
I will be there for everyone.
Okay.
As we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
đập đâm vậy để sao tại phần này ban này chẳng hạn hay tập ai tụ âm xin thiệt vậy
Let's reach farther destinations together.
đập hẻm pi ok đập pi một tiết chả làm
Why hesitate if you know what you want?
dương miệt bay đó là hai đập hẻm đập pi
Another day, another heroic me.
ok như vậy đập bốn tụi anh này ban này chừng hai rover hiện như vậy
I
thông
will be there for everyone.
ok lấy thì vậy là bây là khang mốc nhưng chưa tham
Thank you for your assistance. You must be tired. Please, take some rest. They look badly injured. Don't worry, they've received proper treatment now. They'll recover in time. Thanks to General Jian, we've seen a significant drop in the number of casualties. I've heard from veterans that soldiers used to be ordinary people, not resonators. The battles were brutal even back then, with the stench of blood lingering through the rain. But things have improved. Each injury represents countless tacit discords eliminated by our brave soldiers. Resonators in the Midnight Rangers are incredible warriors. Those who have to retreat from injury must have already taken out hundreds of enemies.
They are the ones keeping our people safe. What I've been doing is not worth mentioning compared to them.
Please don't put it like that. Without your help, we couldn't have helped so many wounded soldiers in such a short time. Now that they're all safe, you should go and take care of your own issues.
Thank you. May I ask where the quartermaster is?
The quartermaster isn't here. He's on the floor above, directing munitions distribution. Just take that lift and you should find him there.
Rover, where are we going next?
let's follow
Here are some recipes for dietary supplements from my sect. They might help the wounded recover sooner.
Oh, great. You have my thanks.
yeah same we have machine ok lại mình tìm tia đấy đây họ tia bây giờ elevator lấy thông là con cái khăn này ô nạn này sân đặt đấy bạc mẹ bàn này thì ô này cái này nên cái bạc mẹ vậy bạc mẹ tăng tiền ô này thì xem sắp ask what master about situation.
Have you confirmed the inventory? What about the spare list? Sort out the consumables as soon as possible and check our communication lines while you're at it.
Okay.
Yua, deliver this list to Asher. You're not Yua. Where is she? What do you need?
Excuse me. I'm an outrider of the Midnight Rangers. This is Rover, and this is Master Tianxing, who came here to look for some...
Jinzhou is the gateway to Huanlong, and the Desert Rock Highland is the gateway to Jinzhou. A single breach could have dire consequences. Our defense must hold at all costs. The tacit discords are not humans. They don't do truces or ceasefires. For as long as they exist, this war will rage on endlessly. Supply is the lifeblood of our army, and I am tasked with keeping it flowing. But now we are facing a shortage.
Sure. Please excuse me. I'll join you later.
Okay.
What are you doing? Oh, please excuse me. Thought that was a grenade. Is this a mangosteen? It's a type of old-fashioned explosive. The lament caused a global technological regression and shortage of resources. While tacitite weapons were being developed, most people had limited knowledge of tacitite as an energy source. As a result, primitive products combining old and new technology emerged. The hand grenade was one of them. With the rapid growth of tacitite weapons, these crude explosives were eventually phased out in favor of more advanced weaponry. Well, it's not a local fruit, so we can only get it through imports. But with the recent tacit discord outbreaks, we've had to prioritize bringing in the essentials. We'll get back to importing more of these after General Jian makes his triumphant return. Currently, there's only one waterway open, from Port Gunchao in the south of the city. Now, the rear guards would regularly go there to escort goods. What more do I know? The military rarely buys this fruit for rations due to its short shelf life. Plus, it looks too much like a grenade, and that could cause some issues.
Ban mango sting than tiệt rồi. Ok, lấy dân thời Tây năng chứ. Đang xảy đi gì? Master.
Master Tianxing, have you found the person you're looking for?
Tianxing.
Yes, I found Zhuyan. We will return to the city with the logistics team. We will go find Mr. Zhang Ye to let him know he is safe.
Okay.
Zhuyan is a man full of courage. Influenced by his veteran grandpa's tales, he longs to join the military and aid in humanity's battle against tacit discords. The journey with you has exposed me to immense suffering, but the battles on the front line must be even more brutal than what I've witnessed. Countless lives have been lost in this war. Master Rongfu once told me, the best sages gain enlightenment in the military. The mediocre sages gain enlightenment in the bustling cities, and the worst sages gain enlightenment in seclusion. I do share some of Zhuyan's feelings. However, Zhuyan disagreed with the intense training and tests required to join the military. He saw no distinction between ordinary people and resonators, and believed he could contribute on the battlefield, however small that contribution might be. I too found what Zhuyan said was reasonable to an extent, and I couldn't change his mind with words. So I tried to imagine what my masters would do. I didn't mean to beat him up for nothing. My masters taught me valuable lessons through sparring, and I gained important insights from those fights. Now, who do you think won that fight? All tangles untied, all glare tempered, all dust smoothed. It is like a deep pool that never dries. I promised not to use my forte in the battle, but Zhuyan still couldn't take a single blow from me.
Okay.
After his defeat, Zhuyan seemed to realize his weakness. Talking about confronting the tacit discords on the battlefield would be mere lip service, he said. He was just trying to convince himself that he could make a difference, not wanting to acknowledge his own limits. I heard you two still have other matters to attend to. When you have the time, let's catch up at Liu Shan Tea House. It's my great pleasure to have met you.
See you. Mà see you ở farewell người ai dương cô tự chụp nên lại. Ok, lấy discuss chúng mình giang sẵn thật thời thử mấy.
Us running into Master Tianxing was a one-off incident. If the magazine indicates something about war, what is Madam Magistrate trying to convey? Have you thought of something, Rover?
I think.
Maybe.
So Madam Magistrate wants to tell us about the TD outbreak? If those tacit discords break through our defenses, it would be a disaster for not just Huanglong, but for all of humanity. We haven't reached the front lines yet, but I can already smell the iron in the air. I sense tension and unease.
action ឯណានេះទៀតហ៎អូ យ៉ាអូ graphic កប់ដល់ទៅនេះលក្ខណៈដូចវូវ៉ាលក្ខណៈ style រៀងចិនហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងមិនថា graphic យើងធ្វើមកវារៀងខ្វះហ្នឹងខ្ញុំប៉ុណ្ណឹងហ្មងចុះទៅរំបើសិនធ្វើទៀតដឹងតែដាក់មកខាងទៅខាងទៅ
General.
អាយ៉ាអូនេះកាយ5ជាចាំតួយ៉ា
Follow the Qinglong to war.
Cái áo trắng. Okay.
Time to fight back.
Time to fight back.
Tell truth from facade. Stay sharp. Finale. Retreat to advance. Tell truth from facade.
Ooh. Oh, monster mate. Oh, mày chuột lại mày sai phi hay nhưng mà sai sập sai giặc hàng đấy.
Wind Rider. Tell truth from facade. Bide the time.
Oh, counter skill special credit and oh, nhập tay rồi đấy.
Time to fight back. Unstoppable. Bide the time. Tell truth from facade. Don't you worry. Retreat to advance. Wind Rider. Tell truth from facade.
Okay. Just like that.
Wind Rider. Break. Tell truth from facade. Wind Rider.
Mama. See it. Okay.
Tell truth from facade. Bide the time. Fear no more.
Oh. Phải phi đòn.
Tell truth from facade. Time to fight back.
Oh, này hài. Đó coi.
What's
Chứ mà
the
sắp mà
matter?
chơi đâu quay cái này đi.
Are you alright?
I have a mission.
Oh, I was worried. You just stood there and gazed into the distance. You were
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of a tacit discord. I think I saw what was happening in the Norfall Barrens.
Describe the engine of the first. Okay.
An imposing warrior wielding the power of a Tinglong. The Tinglong is the Midnight Ranger's emblem. It's also the symbol of General Tian, the leader of all Midnight Rangers. The front lines are not far from here. General Tian must be there, fighting alongside our soldiers to keep the tacit discords away.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like a coincidence. We arrived near the battlefield right when General Tian was leading an attack against the tacit discords.
Oh, nhưng mà cho cái này thì sẽ mình chém. Nên là bay nè là bay chém thì sao thà bắt từ nào vào đấy.
Your vision. It might be what was happening on the battlefield not far away. The battle itself is a clear sign of an anomaly. The streams from the Norfolk Barrens feel more suffocating than ever. Rover, something on that battlefield must be connected to you, though we have no idea what it is.
Okay.
Resonate with tacit discords?
Bạn tha đáy với
Rover?
bây giờ lên từ bộ chứ bây giờ
According to Baja, the leaf showed residual fluctuations of tacit discords. Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
And that is Teacher Village in the Central Plains.
okay, quite complete, have anywhere to go. Okay.
As I make myself reflect on my goals and plans, those voices in the streams become clearer, and everything starts to make more sense. Rover, perhaps you can give it a try.
Okay, ban list item thì đấy. Item đâu mà chết. To basic skill training. Đó. Proceed. Okay, will you proceed yung ano này? Okay. Lấy. Rồi. Đây nó xem có những cái như thế thôi. Go to cheese ấy chi mò đi dừng mà một tăng thì này. Dạ. Okay, map mày hái. Ta phải thêm một tiếp.
This must be the place. I sensed something ominous from the leaf back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place.
which recover concentrated energy and deal AoE damage after you can intro skill.
Doesn't even need
Okay.
a concentrate to feel it. Rover, something terrible must have happened here. We
Okay.
have to be cautious. This is the tacit field. Let's take out those tacit discords first.
Swift and resolute. No hesitation. One with the sounds.
Let me be your blade.
Leave it to me. Commence healing.
When healing.
Swift and resolute. The end has come.
Let me be your blade. Let the winds roar.
Swift and resolute. Leave it to me.
ไม่ดับปีมันคือ
Leave it to me. Rejuvenating snow.
มือยอดเฮียลิงไอ
Let
คิ
me
ว
be
มอง
your blade. Tempest. Synchronization.
Strike from the shadows.
Precipitant.
Leave it to me. Transmitting frequency.
Let me be your blade. Synchronization.
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance.
เยอะไวชนิดไหนเจ๊อัพมาเนี่ยไวดังไวไม่ใช่ไวเท่าไหร่แต่ไวชนิด challenge complete โอเคชื่อท้ายโอเคแต่ยังมันโอเค unlock ไอ้ทำไมไอ้
I think I found something, Rover.
show the tension field โอเคอัพแบบปุโมยเป็นวิ
Ritualistic wooden plaques. But why are they here? These plaques are usually placed in ancestral shrines. They seem to belong to a different time. I remember reading about something like this. People held large-scale ancient rituals periodically in their villages.
I see. Let's check somewhere else.
โอเคบ้านไอ้ตัวที่ไรแต่ยังเธอไอ้ที่ investigate อะไรนี่สิ
Watch out!
strength is
Something's not right. Why wouldn't it attack us?
Brother.
Hmm?
Help. Brother. Brother. Help.
Strength tension discord
Help.
It seems to only repeat these lines. This is not a common tacit discords attack other living beings because they need to feed on those frequencies to make themselves whole
บาง
again.
ทีถ้า discord ส
When
มัยเลยไอ้
frequencies
ทำให้
are
ทางนี้
scattered and recombined, a new tacit discord is born. This one probably devoured the frequencies of turning the last bits of a human's consciousness into such monotonous mumbles. Are these words the last cries of someone innocent? I'm sorry. No, that's beyond my ability. I just sensed some complex feelings from it. A mixture of deep sadness and eager anticipation.
จุ่ม
Rover, I think I know what's going on here.
Go
It
ahead.
seems to be begging for help, but it's not asking us to help it. I can sense the pained cries of this tacit discord. No. The cries of this whole village. The village is crying, waiting for rescue. Something truly awful must have happened here. And the victims' reverberations still linger. Based on the evidence we've found and the condition of these ruins, that didn't happen all too long ago. I can still feel it in the streams. Perhaps the tacit field has kept this village from being discovered. Or maybe someone has been intentionally concealing it. Anyway, there must be something we can do. We may find the victims nearby. I can feel someone connected to what happened here is still close. I'll inform Chuzia about what happened here. Can we continue our search before the official investigators arrive? Sorry, I know it doesn't sound very convincing. It's just a hunch of mine, and I don't have any evidence to back it up. Thank you, Rover. Please stay vigilant. As for the little one here, let's leave it be.
Okay. Lên bánh hai chứ phải tay tiệt. Investigate một lại như sao? Tao nghe được ấy.
The area is a mess, but it doesn't look like a war zone. Someone was hurt and dragged away. Look, there are many footprints here. These are traces left by a fight. Someone was injured.
Someone was injured.
These cards. The Fraxidus is likely behind it all.
The Fraxidus?
Yes. I don't know much about the Fraxidus, but as an outrider, I've worked on related cases. It's a group of extremists obsessed with fusing humans with tacit discords. They've caused terror attacks of various scales around the world.
Fusing humans and tacit discords.
We've seen signs of their presence in Jinzhou, left by lower-ranked members called Artificers.
Artificial.
Above the Artificers are the Overseers, leaders with eerie abilities and unknown intentions. No one knows their true intentions. Some members speak of world destruction, while others claim they seek eternal power. And there is one particularly insane Overseer. He's crazy even by Fraxidus standards. A man who sees no order and revels in destruction. I've seen similar cards in the physical evidence file of the Fraxidus-related cases. They belong to this one Overseer I'm talking about. They call him Scar. If he's responsible for what happened to these villagers, who knows what kind of cruel and twisted atrocities he's capable of.
Okay. Chắc nên tẹt con hiểu ấy kia này lại từ tay sân.
Huh?
Guess you won't need my self-introduction. Oh, I spent so much time on it.
Đây nha, tụi ông này tiệt á. Quay kia vào rồi, có đã mùi đi nếu mà bị khỏi tá hà lần đấy. Nâng. You are Scar.
If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am Scar, cruel and twisted maniac. We deserve a meeting free of such disturbances, don't you agree? The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment. Don't worry, I don't plan to make you hate me just yet. She is safe now. Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. Forget about that irrelevant person, will you? To begin with, I heard you've lost your memories.
How did you know?
So, it's true. That makes sense, given how fragile you were when you woke up, or I would have questioned the authenticity of those rumors. So you noticed. Oh, I am flattered. No need to be so on edge. By now, you should have realized I'm just one of the onlookers. But out of all the onlookers, I'm the only one who came forward to meet you with absolute honesty. Before you knew anything about this world, you were already the center of conflict. You are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. Forces have been fighting for possession over you. From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is a cruel place. You are a living, breathing person, but you're just a pawn to many. That's why I'm here. Because I see you as a dear friend, and I want to tell you the truth. The truth hurts sometimes. I know you are not one I can sway with simple words. My goal is simple. I just want to deepen our mutual understanding, nothing more. Come on. Observe the surroundings a little more and tell me what you see. As you learn more about this world, your true desires will surface. And our little game will become even more entertaining. And before that, I don't want anyone to disturb my precious alone time with you. That's all.
Okay.
Why do you have to assume we are the culprits? Maybe you should be asking me what actually happened here. I won't tell you everything just yet. That's too boring. As I said, why don't you take a look around and see for yourself? So go ahead. What do you see? Bravo! Didn't think you'd catch on to that. Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn? How typical. The age-old tale of savage wolves and helpless lambs. Good and evil as clear as day. It's a tired story that people cling to in their mundane lives. Oh, how it keeps them in check. But let me ask you this. Do you truly believe the real world can be that simple? Let me give you a couple more tips. The truth is far more complicated than you think. First, who are the players in our tale? An innocent girl, a revered leader, and a flock of simple villagers. Next, what makes up our main plot? False devotion, fleeting kindness, collective deceit, senseless killings, and the one vulnerable soul pushed onto a path of destruction by the masses. Now, Rover, the story is yours to spin. I'm eager to hear your version after you've learned more. Our story begins here. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village, lived a flock of carefree lambs. In the day, they toiled for food. And when evening fell, they sought refuge from the looming threat of wolves. Fables. Stories told and retold through the ages. The ancient art of conveying hidden truths through fiction. But they always draw from real life. The same story gets told by many, and each person brings their own spin. Whatever you learn from it is just one of countless different interpretations, like us now. Caught in a carefully crafted plotline, a scheme I had no hand in. This village marks the beginning of my story with Jinzhou. So that magistrate led you here to meet me. Such a clever move on her part.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, and the concept your name, try.
One day, a shepherd visited the village. The shepherd brought them promises of abundance and protection. The lambs, drawn in by his words, soon lived in comfort and security. Nope, quite the opposite. The shepherd's arrival is only the beginning. With a wave of his hand, the shepherd could grant their every wish. His flock obeyed, bowing their heads, pleading for better food and shelter. They no longer had to struggle for survival, as their once meager lives were replaced with endless luxury. The flock worshipped their shepherd-turned-god, praising him and holding him in the highest regard. What's wrong? Does my story make you uncomfortable? Imagine you were one of those lambs, facing irresistible temptation and pressure from your peers. Wouldn't you bow down and beg for food from your master? Oh, so we agree already. You are right. But the world we live in falls short of our ideals. The shepherd still reigns, and the lambs have grown complacent. It's up to the two of us to make that ideal world a reality.
Okay, thank you.
The lambs reveled in endless bonfire parties, celebrating their new god every night. As each night passed, it was the only one to notice how its flock was dwindling away. Rover, do you think someone would give you what you want without taking anything from you? I once believed that too. Thought as long as I paid a high enough price, I could get my desired outcome. But true equality is scarce. Always has been. The world was never a fair place. Wouldn't you agree? To receive equal retribution, one must give more and more. When every wish comes with a hefty price, people weigh their options carefully. But when they can make someone else bear the price, they all rush to make more wishes. They don't consider they too may one day pay for another's selfish desire. Funny, isn't it?
Okay, top này tiết trở lại. What is the bird-like monster which brandished her and all her fall, writing ticket on the wall. Mhm.
Later, the shepherd openly blamed the black lamb for the flock's decline. On the next day, the white lambs welcomed the rising sun as usual, but the black lamb was nowhere to be found.
Okay.
The shepherd introduced an unspoken rule to this village. One that our black lamb violated by telling the truth. Suddenly, the once doting god stopped fulfilling wishes because no more sacrifices were being made. After witnessing the black lamb's actions and hearing from their almighty shepherd, what do you suppose the white lambs did? Ah, those oblivious lambs. Little did they know the most fearsome demon was right under their noses.
Okay. ជួបកន្លែងហ្នឹងហើយអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំលេងបានថាជាអូនេះឡើងដល់ level 6នេះចិត្តឡើងដល់ទៀត level 7ហើយឡើយមានអីតែប៉ុណ្្នឹងចាប់មករយៈសិនជាមួយស្អែកចាំឡាយទៀតស្អែកឡាយឲ្យបានច្រើនដោយសារអីខ្ញុំដេកពេលថ្ងៃដេកឈរម៉ោងដល់ម៉ោង5ហើយម៉ោង4ជាង7:05អត់បានលេងបណ្ដោយតែឥឡូវទុកសិនបាយបាយ ប៉ុណ្ណឹងមកឥឡូវstop សិន